live demo. Tried to make that super, super dramatic. So, Max, if you want to start off the demo, I will stop talking.
All right. Looks like we can see the screen. So yeah, real quick, we're going to be showing Forge. I think most of you probably know what Forge is, know all about it, but for anyone who doesn't, Forge is a map editor that we shipped originally in Halo 3. Been iterating on it ever since, making it cooler and better. It's also part of the toolbox that the Rooster Teeth guys use during the RVB episodes. So we thought that it was time to overhaul it a little bit, make a few improvements, and I hope that you guys like some of the work that we've done. So I'm going to hand it over to Mike, and Adam I think will be driving. But before I do, thanks to Frank, one caveat. What you guys are seeing in here is a pre-release build. It's not final. The interface, the environment, you name it, it's all still in development.
Not final. Still in development.
Yeah,
work in progress.
The UI in particular is actually just sort of placeholder, passed on from Reach. The final UI will be reflective of the rest of the Halo 4 UI. So that's absolutely the most temporary element in here.
All right. So Mike, you want to take it away?
Yeah, sure thing. Hopefully I am loud enough, or louder than Jimi Hendrix's resurrected ghost that's going on in the next hall. So we're here to talk about Forge, and as everyone said, this has never been seen before. And with the placement of the monitor and the lights going in our eyes, Adam and I can barely see ourselves. So please bear with us as we just using the Force here.
All muscle memory.
All muscle memory. Well, I don't have any muscles, so that's a problem for me. But as you can see, what we have here is. As you can see, we have the Ravine. Now, this is one of 3 Forge environments that are going to be shipping in Halo 4 on November 6th. And as you can see, Adam's flying around here. This is probably the most beautiful Forge environment that you've ever seen before. So we've taken a lot of care to create a really kind of beautiful space for you to play in. And we're really excited to see when we set you guys loose on it, what exactly you'll be creating. So we want to talk about a few of the improvements that we've made to Forge. So, and you know what? There's just happened to be a nice little garbage pile here that had nothing to do with my presentation, but we can talk about it anyway. Okay, so in the past, if you had, for example, like a spawn point or something on top of another object, it was a little bit of a pain to grab. But as you can see, as Adam is kind of rolling over the different things in this pile of garbage, you see the name palette, create small, respawn point. There's no guesswork in terms of what you're grabbing, so there's no trial and error. You'll be able to grab exactly what you want, because when you do and you put the crosshairs over it, the name will highlight and you will know exactly what you're picking up. So that's one of the improvements we've put in Forge for Halo 4. So if you have something, so this bunker round, for example, which you see the name down there because we got the nice highlights, and you're placing it, and you're taking a lot of time and loving care to put it exactly where you want it. One thing that used to be a drag was you could easily kind of accidentally bump the controller and move it out of position, and all that time and loving care that you put into it is now down the drain. But if you have it where you like it, like Adam does here, we've given you the to lock it. So that's right. I love you more. So now we have this nice piece exactly where we want it. It's locked. It is going to stay there until the end of time, or when if Adam decides to unlock it and move it wherever he likes. So you see we have this half a bunker. I mean, who out there wants half a bunker? Hey, only that guy. You, out of here, security. Okay, no one wants half a bunker is the correct answer. So, if you have something that repeats, so like a road or racetrack, we've seen a lot of cool racetracks and stuff like that in different course maps. If you have something that you want to repeat, now we've given you the ability to dupe it. So, Adam has, this guy loves duping. Okay, so Adam has duped the base, and he is getting it lined up, and sometimes it used to be a little bit of a pain to get things exactly lined up. If you bump the controller and then the axes were kind of screwed up. So you've spoken, we've listened, and we've created a magnet system. How do magnets work? Magnets in 2012. Everyone can vote for that. Okay, so if you enable magnets and you put two pieces together, like Adam's doing here, that bridge really easily magnetize. Jimi Hendrix is back. The pieces magnetize together, fit together seamlessly. So if you're going to build something like a bridge here, you can build it. This used to take, I think we timed it, and I think it was 9 years to build a bridge. Now it's taking under 9 seconds. So that's a huge improvement. So if you're building something, a racetrack, a bridge, a wall, something that repeats, you just can keep duping and magnetizing and build what you wanted to build in a fraction of the time. So less focus on actually the mechanics of building, more on the actual creativity. So we built a couple things. We're liking it. And now let's talk about how it looks. So if you take a look at the both half of base round, bunker round that we've slapped together here, take a look at the lighting. This thing looks like it is high noon. This also is a kick-ass Halo map.
Ooh, Halo joke.
Nice. It looks bright. I mean, it's practically glowing. So if you're in a low lighting kind of situation and you would have something that looks like it's on the center of the sun, it kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. But if we go into player mode now, boom, dynamic lighting. Okay, so, yeah, give it up for dynamic lighting. All Forge objects now accept shadows from the environment or other Forge objects. And if you see, like down there where Adam just was, Forge objects also cast shadows on the environment. So that means anything you put down in Forge is going to be a lot more integrated with the environment. So we want to give you the ability to create things faster and more efficiently, but we also have taken a lot of time and care to make sure that whatever you create is going to be beautiful.
Did you say what the lighting system is called? Because it kind of sort of has the most amazing name ever.
It does. The name is so amazing that it's a trade secret, and I cannot talk about it lest I be killed by Max. It is a very long, multi-syllabled lighting system that I personally am not smart enough to talk about. I know what it does, but the...
It has the word probe in it. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, let's just stay away from probe talk here. But it's really cool, and as you can see, it looks great. The one other thing I wanted to talk about before we move off of the beauty of Forge is take a look at this object here. So a lot of very talented artists have spent an awful lot of time to overhaul all the Forge objects. So you, the fan out there, are spending tons of time and effort into making these things with a lot of time and care, and we wanted to make sure that all the Forge objects look just as good or comparable with what are in MP and single player maps. So everything is going to be a lot more beautiful, easy, and efficient to make. So now, let's see, we've got a little bridge going over the ravine. I've got money on saying Adam cannot make the jump, so let's see.
You can do it. You can do it. So close.
Oh my god. Not even close, as you can see. Okay, so in the past, if we wanted to make a jump like that, we would have to alter gravity, and that would apply to the entire map. So if you wanted to create low gravity, you'd have basically a low gravity map. That's right. Yeah! Yeah! I mean, you guys are so smart, I don't even need to tell you what's going on here. But for that one guy out there, yes, I'm talking about you, sir, who looks confused, let me just describe it. What Adam has done is laid down what's known as a player trait zone. What is a player trait zone? It's a player trait zone. Come on. The name describes it. In that little zone that he's made, which he scaled to just really the size of the bridge, you can affect the Spartan's traits. So let's say speed, jump size, or jump height rather, damage absorption, a lot of other things. And so now with that trait zone laid down, let's see if he can now make the jump. Oh yeah. Max, you were supposed to tell me that I should have bet on that jump.
Well, you were betting against me.
Oh, that's right, that's right. Well, you pay me, so. Anyway, it all comes from him. Anyway, so we easily made that jump with the player trait zones, and we're really fired up because we think, in addition to a lot of the other improvements, we're really fired up to see what you, the fans, are going to create with these new player trait zones. Okay, so we're going across the other side now, and oh, okay. We made it easily, but unfortunately we did not stick the landing in Mary Lou Retton or Carrie Struggs fashion, depending on how old you are. Me, I'm old school, so he didn't pull a Mary Lou Retton, and we got to do something to change that. Okay, so we can easily lay down another player trait zone, and in that zone we can do something like either overshield when he gets in there or damage resistance, and alter how much damage he can take. Invulnerable. I have a feeling that he is going to make the jump now. I know, it's like ESP. So, let's see. Max, double my salary if he makes it. Okay, good, done. Nice, okay. Okay, and you heard it, double my salary, so that's going to happen.
Now I got to pay you $10 an hour?
That's right, that's right. Welcome to the big times now. Okay, so those are just a couple things that we've put into Forge for Halo 4, but we're really fired up to see what exactly you guys are going to be creating when we put these powers in your hands.
Yeah, thank you, Mike. And we actually have something else related to this that we're going to be showing you all in just a little while after Kynan talks for a bit.
So my next sentence may or may not be a hint at what that something later is, but in my opinion, it sure does look like you can make some awesome horse challenges on that map. Ooh, I wonder what's coming next. But Forge is only one of the modes coming in Halo 4, so we're going to talk a little bit about some of the multiplayer experiences that you will be having come November 6th.